the energy and effort that you guys had tonight, just how different was that, you know, when you guys were out there than the last couple of games?
It just wasn't enough. You know, we just got to make that decision early on in the game, you know, how much effort we need to give in order to be, you know, great in this league. And that's about it.
Felt like it was a step in the right direction, though, you know, in terms of that.
I mean, we know what we're capable of. We know what we're capable of. So, you know, when we don't play to that level, we know it. So there's no sugarcoating it. You know, we know the type of level we have to play at. It's just doing it consistently.
So is it a point where you have to get used to playing when you drop the basket, taking the contact and not getting the ball? Not to,
I like my money.
Yeah, not to try to get you fined, but are you just kind of playing through that, knowing that it's probably not going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think my rate, my success rate going to the basket, going up those bigs is pretty high. I mean, you know, I finish over anybody, any contact, but you know, some nights it's going to get called, some nights it's not. You know, it's fine. I think probably make some better decisions going up with those bigs. You know, taking the contact and probably shooting a pull up or shooting a less contested layup. You know, I tried to do that tonight where I got in the basket, tried to get in between with the big. You know, he was in a deep ice, Nurkic, and in his canter, and I was trying to get Al going a little bit in that mid-range area, and as well as at the top of the key. You know, a few shots didn't go down, but I told Al, you know, I'm just going to keep taking two with me and doing my job and getting off the ball. And, you know, sometimes I'm going to keep going and attack the big and, you know, see what I can do at the basket.
What was the reason, you think, for the 4-game losing streak that you guys are going through right now?
It's part of the NBA season. You never know. So, been a part of, you know, two organizations, one where I was in Cleveland, and you know, we 2017. We're down the stretch, and we lose a bunch of games in a row, and we end up sweeping, you know, the whole Eastern Conference. You know, I don't think anybody in the Eastern Conference could, you know, really compete with us at a high level when we're playing the way we're supposed to be playing. You know.
Are you at the point now where you just don't worry about the standings? You just get back to playing good basketball, and wherever you stand when the season ends.
Yeah, you can't worry about the standings now. It's too late in the season. I mean, you know, obviously the 4 or 5 spot, but you know, it's 1-2 is pretty much locked up. 1, 2, 3. So you know, just play to as long as we get there. I mean, I can't wait for this. All this other BS about regular season and keep getting better and talking over and over and over and again about what we can do to keep getting better in the regular season. I just want to be at the highest level playing. I mean, that's what I'm here for. So.
Is that do you think that will motivate your teammates? Do you think everybody will kind of collectively is waiting for the playoffs and everything?
You know, I think that you know, we have such a unique group this year. Should you slide down that way? Thank you. We have such a unique group, you know, this year where you know, they made an unbelievable run last year, and you know, just the experience that they had. But it takes a lot more than what they accomplished last year as well. And us as a team, you know, we need to win road games. We need to compete at a very high level, whether we're at home or on the road. You know, it takes a very, very high level of IQ of basketball to play against great teams in this league and to win a championship or even compete for one. You know, you see the competition that we're going against. Those are great guys around the league that are led by some young superstars, some, you know, old veteran groups, and you know, they're going to test you mentally, and they're going to test you how tough you are, and you got to be able to respond. And I think we're in that phase now where the last 22 games is, you know, it gets harder. Like that's just the NBA. Like even the Chicago Bulls we played the other night, they're not the same Chicago Bulls as they were in the beginning of the season, and you have to be ready for that, of just you know, people going at your chest, you know, and really testing your pride on both ends of the floor. So that's about it.
What's your confidence level in this team going forward?
Huh?
What's your confidence level in the team going forward?
What do you mean?
Just in terms of, like, you know, you got
What
like
question is that?
A legitimate question. I mean, I just, you know,
Nah.
how do you feel about this team?
Next question.
Final question for Kyrie.
Thanks, Kyrie.
Thank you.